Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to show you how to create this sweat-proof makeup look. I used a bunch of products today that I know just don't budge in the heat, at least on me. So I hope this video is going to be helpful for you guys, especially since the weather is just getting hotter. It's trying to melt us. So hopefully you guys get some good makeup ideas for the summer weather. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so starting off with the bare face, I'm first going to go in with some face primer. I'm using the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Smooth Face Primer. This one I find works really well at helping my makeup last all day long, especially when the weather is just hot AF outside. It just really helps to keep it locked and loaded. Moving on to the brows, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in the shade Soft Brown. I'm also going in with her Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Caramel, and apparently drinking some green juice because we're living that green juice life. So first we're just going to go ahead and brush out the brows, and then we're going to go and fill them in. The reason why I like to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade on warmer, hotter, sweatier days is because it is waterproof, so it's going to last all day long. So I'm just going to go ahead and start to carve out the brows, fill them in, make sure I'm getting any sparse areas, and brush them out so they look a little bit more natural. I mean, not too natural obviously, but as natural as I could possibly make it. I'm then just going to clean up my brows using my Sigma brow highlighting pencil. I'm using the matte side to just clean up and highlight the brow bone. So we're just going to go ahead and start lining that up, and then we're going to blend that out with a concealer brush. Next, we're going to correct the face because your girl needs some correction, and I'm going in with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Wipeout Color Correcting Palette, and I'm just going to take the orange color and correct under my eye area and hyperpigmentation around my face, and then I'm going in with the more peachier tone for my freckles, and then the green tone for any redness that I have on my face. For foundation, I'm going in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I'm in the shade 05 Warm Beige, and oh my gosh, you guys, this stuff is legit. It will stay on your face all day long. It's not going to budge, it's not going to crease, it's not going to move around or anything. So this is perfect for a hot summer day when you want your makeup to last all day long. So I'm just going to be applying this with my Sigma 3D HD Kabuki brush all over the face. So this product is also legit when it comes to hot, warm weather when you want your makeup to last all day. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. I'm in the shade Y23, and this stuff is just super lightweight. It stays on all day long. It doesn't move, it doesn't budge, it doesn't crease on me. I just love this concealer so much, especially because it's super lightweight and it's fast drying as well. The fact that it's really thin and it's super pigmented is really going to make it so it doesn't budge, it doesn't crease, especially when you're sweaty and you're oily and it's just super hot outside. Moving on to the eyes, first we're going to go ahead and prime the eyes for shadow. I'm using the PUR Cosmetics Cease Crease Eyeshadow Primer. This stuff is also legit at making sure that your makeup is going to last all day long. In the summer, my eyelids tend to get a little bit oily and I guess a little sweaty, which is a little weird, but they do. So making sure I'm wearing an eyeshadow primer really helps to make sure that my eyeshadow lasts all day long. And then I'm going to go in with this eye base by Sigma. This is in the shade Provoke, and I'm just going to be using this to cover up any discoloration on my eye area so we have a nice, smooth, and just blush base going on. So first up, I'm going in with the Vanilla Bean Shadow for Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to be applying this all over the entire eye area to set that base. I'm using my Sigma E40 Tapered Blending Brush to apply that. Next, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Single Shadow in the shade Birkin, and I'm using that same Sigma E40 Tapered Blending Brush to apply that to the upper crease and throughout the crease. This is going to act as our transition color for this look. Next, I'm going in with the Anastasia Single Shadow in the shade Red Earth, and I'm using my Sigma E25 brush. This is the first time I've used this brush, and I really love it. And I'm just going to go ahead and start applying that to the outer V and throughout the crease. I'm not going all the way in through the crease. I'm just keeping it on that outer third of the crease and just kind of diffusing it into the upper crease and diffusing it towards the inner corner, but not taking it all the way through. Here I'm just blending out those edges with the excess on my Sigma E40 brush to make sure that those edges are nice and seamless. And for the brow bone, I'm just going back in with the Makeup Geek Shadow in Vanilla Bean, and I'm just going to use that to kind of set and highlight the brow bone. Now for the fun part, because you know we have to add some shimmer, girl. This is the MAC pigment in the shade, I almost forgot what it was. This is the MAC pigment in the shade Tan, and I'm just going to be using my Sigma E54 Medium Sweeper Brush to apply this all over the lid space. And then for liner today, I'm going in with the Tarte Clay Paint Liner. I'm going to be using a wing. I'm going to be, I can't even talk today. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to be creating a wing, and I'm using my Sigma E06 winged liner brush, which is my favorite wing liner brush to apply winged liner with. So we're just going to go ahead and create a wing and fill it in. For mascara, I'm going in with the PUR Cosmetics Fully Charged Mascara. Normally, I would recommend going in with a waterproof mascara if you're going for a sweat-proof makeup look, but I just can't stand waterproof mascara, so I'm just going to go in with a regular one, but you can choose to opt for a waterproof one if you want to. Okay, so moving on to lashes, because my normal lashes are pathetic. I'm going in with the Cocoa Lashes in Soho. They're super long and wispy, and I'm obsessed. I'm just going to be popping these on with some tweezers and then pinching my actual lashes together with them to blend them in. So back to the face, I'm going in with the PUR Cosmetics Cameo Contour Stick. I'm using the tanner side. Oh, this is in the shade medium, by the way. I'm using the tanner side to contour the face. I love cream contouring during the summer. I just feel like it looks so much more natural than using powder to contour with. And this one I love in particularly because it just blends out so skin-like. I don't know if that's how I'd want to describe it, but it just blends out so flush to your skin. It looks very natural. So I really love this for the summer because I don't want anything on my face that's going to look cakey or it's going to feel cakey. I want things that are just going to feel just flush and natural on the skin, and this does it for me. So I'm just going to contour the face, and then I'm going to blend that out with the Artist Oval 6 brush. I love this brush. It's so cool. It looks strange, but it's so cool. Like, it blends out my contour so nicely. I love it. Next, I'm going to be using the Artist Oval 3 brush to blend out my nose contour. It's just so small, and it works great at blending out my nose contour. So we're just going to use this to do that. Next, to set everything and to make sure everything is further locked and loaded, I'm going in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to be applying that with a damp beauty blender. We are going to be baking today. I feel like baking is essential at helping your makeup last all day long because it's really going to absorb any oils in that makeup. Not that the ones that I used today had any oils at all, but it's just really going to help make sure your makeup lasts all day long, and it's going to help prevent creasing, and it's going to help absorb any oils you have on your face. So I'm just going to go ahead and bake under the eye area. I'm also going to be taking it over those laugh lines, applying it to my chin. I'm going to be defining my contour with it as well, and then I'm also going to apply it to my forehead and a little bit down the bridge of my nose. Oh, this Green Machine Naked Juice is so good. Okay, so now we're just going to dust all that off. I'm just going to be using the excess to blend it over the rest of my face, and then we're going to move on to the lower lash line. So here we're just going to go back in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Red Earth, and I'm going to be applying that to the lower lash line, pretty much taking it all the way through. I just want to define it, and I'm using a Real Techniques shading brush to apply that. I'm then just taking the MAC tan pigment that we used on the lids, and I'm running that on the inner part of my lower lash line and taking it pretty much all the way through, kind of going over that red earth color. Next, I'm going in with Anastasia's Hot Chocolate, and I'm going to be applying that to the outer third of the lower lash line just to define my eyes a little bit further. For the inner corners, I'm going in with the NYX Prismatic Shadow in the shade Girl Talk. How gorgeous is this color? It's kind of like a champagne tone, but with a hint of pinkiness to it. It's so pretty. I love it. It's my favorite inner corner highlight. So I'm just going to be applying that with a Sonia Kashuk 103 brush, and then we're going to move on to mascara. I'm just going to be coating my lower lashes with that same PUR Cosmetics mascara. For bronzer today, I'm mixing the Chocolate Soleil bronzer and the Sunny Bunny bronzer by Too Faced. This is in a palette. It was like a Christmas palette, but they do sell them singly. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this to bronze up the skin and get myself summer ready. Here I'm just taking the excess on my powder brush and just kind of blending everything together. For blush, I'm going in with Nars Final Cut. It's more of a peachy orangey shade. It looks kind of pink here, but it's more peachy orangey. And I'm just going to be applying this to the apples of the cheeks and blending it up towards the temples. Next, to highlight, because it's summer and you know we have to glow like J-Lo, I'm using the Laura Geller Swirl Illuminator in the shade Gilded Honey, which is one of my favorite illuminators. And I'm just going to be applying this to the high points of the cheeks, down the bridge of the nose, cupid's bow, chin, anywhere that I want to glow and illuminate. I'm going to be applying it there. I'm also going to be spritzing my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus just to add some more highlight and make it a little bit more intense. Now to set everything, I'm going in with the Victoria's Secret Make It Last Prime and Set Makeup Spray. This stuff is bomb at making my makeup last all day long. I really love it. And then moving on to lips, I'm going in with MAC's Impassioned, which is one of my favorite bright, bold lip colors. I mentioned this in my recent favorites, I think, and I just love it. It's so pretty. It's kind of like a coral color, and I love it. It's pretty. And then we're going to top that off with the Sigma Beauty Lip Becks in the shade Get Ready. It's more of like an orangey tone color with like glittery reflex to it, kind of like golden glittery reflex to it. It's really pretty and it looks really nice on the lips, especially if you want to go for like a glowing summer look. I think it's gorgeous. So I'm going to be just applying that right over top the Impassioned color, and that is going to complete this look. Alrighty, so that is it. Those are basically the products that I've been using lately when I want my makeup to last all day long, especially in this summer heat. Well, it's not technically summer yet, it's still technically spring, but girl, it is getting hot. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I really hope you guys liked it and got some insight on some sweat-proof beauty products. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe too if you're not already. I would love for you to join my YouTube fam. You can click on me right here if you're on your desktop, or just click the subscribe button down below and it will get you to the same place, girl, the same place. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Don't melt, girl. My daughter just said that she loves to make a mess, and making a mess is her favorite. Yeah, it's because I'm the one that cleans it. Mia, you love to make a mess?
I love making a mess.
Is it your favorite? Oh my god. Those are the little balls from the Hungry Hungry Hippos game. Yeah. All over the floor. All over the floor. And I have lipstick on my teeth. Life. This is my life right now. Life.